Hey everyone, what's going on out there in the Destiny universe, all of you YouTube video watchers and game enthusiasts? I hope you guys are having an incredible Friday. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, I don't even know the date. Hold on. It is Friday, November 18th, and Friday brings Xur to the game of Destiny. And this week, just like last week, Xur is here at the Vestian Outpost. I don't think I remember him being at the Reef 2 weeks in a row, but here it is. There's a first time for everything, right? So he's in his usual spot. He's in the Xur alcove, which I think they should probably just go ahead and just decorate and have it be all mystical and stuff back here, but that's just me.
Items belong to the Nine, not me.
He says, items belong to the Nine, not him. Okay, so whatever that means, then how... Okay, whatever. So, this week for the Titan. He has the Eternal Warrior helmet. Over here in your first column, it has Resolute. Gain Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. I don't use Fist of Havoc that much, so I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's really a bonus. Maybe it means that, like, when you attack with that, there's no way it can be stopped. That makes the most sense to me. Yeah, it looks like an old, like, gladiator, like, Greek warrior or Roman helmet. Something like that. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway. In your second column, we have increased strength or increased intellect. In the third column, we have inverse shadow, increased super energy gained from killing minions of the darkness, or heavy lifting, gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on minions of darkness. Increased super energy gained from killing minions of darkness, and gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills. When they give you the choice between killing them however you like, or the heavy weapon, why wouldn't you go with this one, since you won't have to use your heavy weapon so much? That's the one I would check, is Inverse Shadow. Anyway, and in the last column we have Innervation, bonus grenade energy on orb pickup. That can always come in handy, especially if you're someone who likes to use grenades, say like in the Crucible. Overall, I'd say the helmet doesn't look bad. It's not one of the showier pieces of gear that you can get, but, you know, and whatever. If you're a helmet collector, you might want to pick this up for your Titan. Okay, and this week for the Hunter, we have the Knucklehead Radar. I think I have seen this before. I was just... The name kind of caught me off guard. Knucklehead Radar. Helmet. Okay, so... That's not what we want to do. We don't want to look at the Hunter. We want to look at this helmet or her heater. Okay. I wish. I mean, I know you can take the hood off so it's not showing for the Hunter, because that's technically. Actually, no, maybe you can't. But I just wish the hoods would be off if you have to look at the helmet as a whole. But I guess what really counts is right here in the front. But okay, well, whatever. You know, it looks like a basic helmet. Okay, so it has sensor pack. Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Let me tell you how much I love having something like this in Crucible. The Mida multi-tool has this built on it, and I love it. It's invaluable. So the fact that you have this helmet and it will give it to all of your primaries, that's mucho bueno. Okay. In your second column, increased discipline or increased strength. Your choice, of course. Inverse shadow, just like the other one. Oh, and this one isn't even the heavy weapon thing. I was going to... Inverse shadow, increased super energy gained from killing minions of darkness, or ashes to assets. Gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. Okay, so if you had your choice between killing them either with any of your weapons or any of your abilities, or just a grenade, why would you not pick this one? Alright, and in the last column we have Infusion, replenish health each time you pick up an Orb of Light, which can be good if you know, are in a place where you're taking on a lot of enemies, especially if you're doing what is it? Not raids. Oh, what is the word? I can't think of the stupid word. Where you go onto the planet and you just, you know, wander around. It's like free roam, but it's called patrols. Patrols, and you're in an area where there's a lot of enemies that come out quite often, you know, and you, I don't know, maybe want to pick up some orbs. Okay. So that's it for the hunter. Okay, and last but certainly not least, for the Warlock, we have the Impossible Machines gauntlets. I already have these, which means I'll probably be switching out the ones that I do have. Let's take a look here. Yeah, see, mine are 339. These would be 350. These are completely fully upgraded, and if I got the new ones and switched them out and broke down my old ones, I would get 2 exotic shards, rather than getting the new ones and breaking that one down and only getting 1 exotic shard. Definitely a great, great deal. One thing I do want to see, my Impossible Machines grant landfall, and this one grants landfall. Okay, so let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just comparing here. This would be discipline and strength, and this one's perk is in intellect and strength, and I like intellect because it gives you your super faster. Anyways, let's get into these, shall we? Obviously, if you get these, unlocks the Stormcaller subclass node landfall for free. On casting Storm Trance, fire a bolt of lightning into the ground, creating a devastating shockwave under you. I've used this. I really like these. I wish they weren't exotic. I understand why they are, but I've used these in Crucible. I've used these in patrols and story missions, and it's awesome, the devastation that they create at the beginning, and then you zap everyone with the Storm Trance, and it's awesome. But because I oftentimes wear an exotic helmet, I usually can't wear them all the time, and it's poop. Anyways, in your second column, as I already said, you have your choice between increased intellect or strength. In the third column, we have snap discharge, increased melee attack speed, which is good because if you're like me in the Crucible and you go around with a shotgun, shoot someone in the chest and then slap them in the face to kill them and put them down, this can come in handy. Impact induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits. Now, I still would do this one because I want to be faster than the other person trying to hit me in the face. But this can be also very useful. Bonus grenade energy on melee hits if you want to use your grenade over and over and over. And the last column, awful rifle. Auto rifle loader, increase the reload speed of auto rifles, or machine gun loader, increase the reload speed of machine guns. I use an auto rifle more than I use machine guns, only just because my heavy weapons, I don't really use them all that much unless I'm going up against a boss. It's definitely a show piece of gear with the little electricity flowing through them. I do like that. Call me a child of Hollywood and liking special effects and that sort. It's very Storm from the X-Men, so I will be getting these. As you can see, I can afford anything because for whatever reason this week I was playing a bunch of Crucible and ranked up with a bunch of factions, and I got 76 strange coins, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab these right now. And now that I have those, I can break this one down, unlock, dismantle, and see, 2 exotic shards, 5 armor materials, 2 motes of light. Okay, let's go back to what Xur has to offer. This week he has shock hazard or weapon ornament for the Zhalo Supercell, and I do have that. I don't have as much silver dust, so I won't be able to get this. And Born in Fire for the Young Wolf's Howl. That's the sword. Oh, very fun. I want to know how, I mean, I haven't looked into it, and I understand maybe I'm not supposed to be, maybe I'm not supposed to be, maybe I'm not as informed as I need to be, because there are still things about Rise of Iron I'm still finding out that I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know how to get silver dust other than to break down ornaments, or if you open up radiant treasures. So, I don't know, maybe one of you guys can tell me. The Curios, he has the Plasma Drive and the Emerald Coil. Obviously, skip your heavy amosynthesis because you can get that from a couple of the other vendors and not spend your strange coins. 3 of coins. I'm going to go ahead and just acquire 5 of these because I have dwindled down the amount that I had from like 28 to like 17, I think. Where are they? Oh, see, I had them dwindled down to like 16, so see, I just got 5, and now I'm up to 21. And that's all that I would get. If you absolutely need a piece of chest armor, and you want to buy the Legacy Engram, and you have 100 strange coins, and it's no big deal to you, then I guess go ahead and get this, but otherwise I would say skip it. Get yourself a piece of armor, break it down for the shard if you've already got this, or if you already have something, if your exotics are already above 350 and it's not going to really help you. That's what I would do. Oh, I skipped the weapon completely. Oh, this week for the the weapon that he's offering is a Suros Regime. And I think I have this as well. And I think it's in the vault, because I don't think I have it here. I will have to check later, off camera. Let's take a look at the Suros very quickly. It has kinetic damage. This weapon causes kinetic damage. Very fun. You have your choice between the field choke, the linear compensator, and the smart drift control. Go ahead and check these out. They'll change the little stats on the gun. A little bit, it looks like. This is going to be the biggest most dramatic one, but depending on how you play, I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, to be honest with you, when you change these on the guns. If the slight difference here and there and wherever else it does, if it actually does make a difference. I'll have to try and look at that. Spinning up, the longer this weapon is fired, the faster it fires. I think I have this on my Suros, and I think I love it. Focus fire. When zoomed, the weapon fires slower, but causes additional damage. Now, that's kind of awesome. I think I still would use this, because I don't like to zoom in too much. I feel like it limits my field of view. Suros Legacy. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage, and has a chance to return health on kill. So, kind of a little bit like the Red Death. That's awesome. Hammered Forged, improved range and accuracy, definitely would want that. Lightweight, when held, this weapon grants +2 character agility. Now, unless your agility is super low, I don't know if that's going to be that big of a deal, so I definitely would go with the Hammered Forged above all else. Above all else, or from the two. Suros Regime, it just looks like your basic, you know, kind of gun. Maybe a little bit fancy with the little, I don't know, with a little copper wire thing on the side here and whatever, but I'll bet you if you get an ornament and dress this up, it probably looks awesome. And that is going to do it for our Zerv visit this week, guys. I hope you guys get something that you like, or at least get some gear so you can break it down for exotic shards to be able to use those exotic shards to enhance, or I'm sorry, upgrade your exotics already. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you continue to have a great weekend, and I want you to go out and have the best possible day ever. I love playing Destiny because there's always so much to do. I hope you think the same. And stay tough, and I'll see you in the next one.